Greetings and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last we left off, we ventured into the Korcari Wilds with our group of 4 under the leadership of Alistair, our party member here, who's acting as our senior Grey Warden on this mission. We were tasked to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, which we have overperformed in, and now we need to find the documents. As you can see, I've already looked for all chastened signs on this side of this this structure, and we can now venture forth.
Close by.
Uh-oh.
You know the drill.
Darkspawn. Destroy the beast.
This should be easy enough.
Stop, Jory, stop.
Do not falter.
This should be easy.
Alright.
This should
So,
be easy enough.
the reason why we stopped is 1. There's a trail sign over here. 2. The emissary came back.
Let's get started.
It's dead. And 3. There are a bunch of traps here, which they are going to trigger. Watch. Wow, alright. We've got, oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. You're the worst rogue ever, Davith. Let's see what this Darkspawn stuff can do. It's not even decent. So let's deal with the past batch.
Close by. You know the drill.
There you are. Let's stop all of you. Dead. You're also dead.
Let's get started.
Some little elf fruit, and let's loot. Nay. If I knew why Darkspawn had money on them. Ah, here we have all the items. Actually, I forgot. Oh. But to give Jory. Come on. That one. As you can see, it has better damage and it has some nice bonuses as well. Oops. Right, so let's get a move on. Actually, Wild's bow. Slightly worse damage, worse range and armor pen. But nature is, yeah, we're not going to switch that. Instead, let's take a look at the dead soldier. Pouch of ashes. Let's go up this little hill over here. Take the death route. And this pile of rocks. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. And here comes a demon. And yes, you have it back. Right.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Time for some fun.
Alistair, you minutes of bonus attack. Owie.
Fear is your weakness.
Why do you keep resisting everything? Oh,
Here we go.
Jor is out, but we have killed the demon. Grey iron chainmail, alright. Pile of rags gives us an enchanter's footing. +6 defense. I'm more satisfied with the +1 magic. Another save game. Oh, yeah, right. There we have the last group of darkspawn.
Right to the face.
Right. Thank you, Jory. He has turned back. Oops, and we have an alpha. Stun you. You attack that one.
Victory shall be mine.
You die.
As
Let's
you wish.
kill that one as well. Jory attack the Hurlock. Alistair attack that Hurlock.
Right.
At least it's stunned.
Show me what you've got.
Oh. Help. Help, 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 help. Thank you. Resist it. Come on.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Another point.
Not a terrible fight. But I did misplay. At any rate, acidic coating, Hurlock Alpha, some arrows and an enchanted dagger. That's a good thing. Some health poultice, some death root. Last but not least, the Warden Cache.
On it.
Well, well, what have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
I am Alim. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Little cat fight between Alistair and Morrigan. Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Tell us about your mother first.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
Why are you interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
Alright. I say we go with her.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Interesting how Jory is freaked out about Darkspawn, but he's more than willing to march into danger when it comes to the Witch of the
Greetings,
Wilds.
Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
I like Flemeth. She was crazy enough to make you think that she's just a crazy old woman, but mysterious enough that you can't help but wonder if there's something more behind that facade. And now we're back in camp. And before... well, actually, now, you know what? Yeah, let's give the flower to the kennel master.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Mabari is at least as smart as your average tax collector. I'm not sure if that's a compliment to the Mabari or an insult to the tax collectors. At any rate, Alistair has leveled up. Let's see. Let's give you some constitution, some dexterity and some strength. Should we give you threaten? Yeah, let's give you threaten, so that you can become a true tank. Self any, and just activate threaten. There you go. Now then, let's see about this joining.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Is that why the joining is so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
But we don't know that, Daveth.
Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant.
Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith.
Poor
Step
Davith.
forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I
There
known...
is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
There it is.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
That was more painful than the harrowing.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King.
What kind of meeting?
The King is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Ah yes, the bullshit excuse of just be where the plot demands you to be. So let's level up then. Level 5, so we won't need cunning yet. No, we won't, alright. So give us some magic, some willpower. Now then, we're working towards haste, yes. It's heroic. Oh! Oh yeah, because we also get a skill point, right. Okay, then heroic aura. Yes, and heroic defense. Defense counter resistant. Ah, yes. Yes. Yeah, okay. This is a good one. Though it's activated. Interesting. Activated but not sustained. Nevertheless, we have survived the joining. Let's see what the mage's chest holds. Whatever. Injury kit. Ooh, Enchanter's arming cap. Apprentice card. Yeah, this is a good one. Some money. Alright. +1 willpower and +10 mental resistance. And I see this bug hasn't been patched ever since. Also have the Warden's Oath. +2 Constitution is much better than +10% cold resistance. Alright, and well, Daveth and Jory are gone, but we have survived and we are now a fully fledged Grey Warden. I say this is a perfect time to end this episode of the playthrough. Next time we're going to listen to what the strategy will be to the upcoming battle, and we shall see our participation. I may sell some stuff to the quartermaster off screen so that there's no time wasted. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!